Some people think baking is hard. There are some difficult things out there, but we'll leave that to the professionals. Today we're going to cook up a fantastic recipe that uses classic flavors in an entire new way. This is my recipe for banana pecan scones with a bourbon caramel sauce. We start this super easy recipe by mixing all the dry ingredients together. Then we dump all the wet ingredients in, add the bananas, the pecans, and roll the whole thing out on a floured surface to make our scones. They get an egg wash and sugar on top, then they're baked until they're golden brown. In the meantime, we put together an easy bourbon caramel sauce to enjoy with the scones. And of course, everything we do, you know, it's gotta be simple, easy, delicious, and just good food. So let's get started, all right? Super excited to make these scones, all right? These are like super good, really yummy, and they use really good flavors. I mean, they use banana and pecan, like a classic flavor. So what I'm doing is I've got some butter, and I'm just gonna cube it up, just a stick of butter, just like that. This is a messy recipe, let me warn you, okay? You gotta get your fingers dirty, get the kiddies involved, and this will be great, okay? So a stick of butter, I'm gonna add in some flour, just like that, all right? So I'm gonna do about 1.5 cups of flour. It all depends on, you know, sort of the environment, the humidity, you know, where we are in terms of altitude. All right, a little bit of salt. So I'm putting in all our dry ingredients right from the get-go. And I'm gonna add in a little bit of baking powder as well, because we definitely want these to rise. It's like making a biscuit. And I like biscuits, right? And instead of syrup, my mouth is watering because we're gonna have this fantastic pecans with these delicious caramel with a little bit of bourbon sauce. That's gonna be fantastic, and it's super easy to do, right? All right, so I wanna get in here and I'm gonna mix this up, and I'm looking for this to sort of hold together in my hands, almost like Parmesan cheese. So this looks like Parmesan cheese, right? Like the grated stuff. And if I hold this in my hands, it's gonna hold its shape. That's what I'm going for, right? Something that's just like that. That's how you know you are on the money, all right? Clean hands. Don't be putting your dirty hands up in here without washing your hands first, okay? Very important. All right, so I've got an egg that I'm gonna crack open. And to my egg, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some vanilla extract. Because we want our scones to have some flavor. No sense of having a scone with no flavor, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna mix this up. All right, and I've got some heavy cream. I want to start with probably about 1 cup or so, and we'll see where we end up, all right? All right, so in go. Just like that. All right, and before I mix, oh, this smells great. That vanilla extract is like making it thebomb.com, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and slice up a banana, just like that. You can totally go for the super ripe bananas. Those will work as well. Right, just 2 bananas, and the other one I'm gonna snack on. And I've got some pecans here. Whole pecans is the way to go. I keep mine in the freezer so that the oils don't go rancid on us, right? And here we go. I'm just gonna stir this up. All right. And you wanna mix it until it just sort of comes together, right? It's a messy dough. And here's the thing, right? This is a forgiving recipe. So if you need to add more liquid because it's too loose, or it's too dry, rather, you can do that. In my case, I need to add a little bit more flour, so I'm gonna do that. And this is more about a consistency than it is about measurements with the flour. So I'm gonna ditch my spoon, and I told you it's messy, all right? So I'm gonna knead this until it comes together into a dough. It's good, all right? This is exactly what I want. It's a nice ball, It's nice and moist. We're gonna be doing great scone things with this dough, all right? Listen, this is precious cargo here. We gotta treat this really, really good. So I'm gonna get a little bit of flour, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this, right? A little flour on a floured surface, just like that. And it's just like making a biscuit, all right? Look at that. That looks good. I'm gonna pat it out. This is rustic, all right? Just like that. And I'm gonna cut this into a rectangle, right? We'll save that. We'll save that. But I got sort of a rectangle here, right? I'm gonna cut it down the middle, right? I'm gonna cut it down the middle. So I've got 4 gigantic scones, but I'm gonna go a step further and add a little bit more flour. Just like that, right? So just messy. Now watch what I do. I'm gonna cut these into triangles by cutting them right across, just like that. All right? Careful. Just like a biscuit. And what do we have? We have scones. I'm gonna give my hands a quick wash. All right, I'm gonna drop our scones down on our sheet pan here. Just like that. They're gonna bake up and be absolutely amazing. This is what a biscuit and a scone is all about. I'm giving them ample room because they need some room to move around. They're gonna rise a little bit. All right, I've got an egg and I've got a little bit of cream because we're gonna do an egg wash and top this with a little bit of turbinado sugar. All right, it's raw sugar. It's gonna go right on top. I'm telling you, your entire house is gonna smell amazing. And these are not those like wimpy, dry, like hockey puck of a scone, right? This ain't that. I don't like that. This is gonna be amazing, all right? So this is all stirred up. I've got a pastry brush. I'm gonna brush each one, and I'm gonna top them with some of that amazing turbinado sugar. So these look amazing. I mean, you got the pecans sticking out like those whole pecans. You got the bananas in. I smell that vanilla. These ain't your mama's scones, okay? Mama may be nice. These ain't her scones. Oven's preheated to 375. These are gonna go in. They're good. Oh yeah. All right. So that's our bourbon caramel sauce. That was easy to do, right? Look, we got a scone that baked up nice and golden brown. They're a little warm still, but if I open them up, I see the banana and the pecan. I'm gonna do a little dip, just like that. Look how warm the heat and the smoke. I don't want to burn my mouth. It's gonna be good. Here we go. Oh. There's something about the sweet banana, that pecan, and that bourbon caramel sauce is absolutely insane. This, It's good. You gotta give it a try, all right? You gotta go to my website. It's www.dariuscooks.com. Two things I gotta tell you. I say it every video. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I wanna wish you happy cooking with banana pecan scones from my heart to yours.